Yo, it's poppin' YouTube, it's the Random Gamer, here with another tour review of the Transformers Robot Enhanced Design, aka R.E.D, or R.E.D, however you want to say it. Transformers R.E.D Megatron, which he is not red. But anyways, so first off, I'm gonna start off with the packaging. Now, on the package, the front here, you have Megatron and Decepticon symbol, Transformers, and then you have a lovely picture. Let me get my picture of Megs from G1. There's the blaster on the side there. Then you got Transformers on the top. You got a Transformers logo thing, Transformers Generations, I think that's supposed to represent. On the top, Transformers. On the side, that's where all the accessories go, which we'll talk about later. You can see me in the reflection. Hi! No. Bottoms, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, there's Megs, is the obligatory product shots that shows everything he comes with and all the things he can do. And then you have is there a bio? No, there isn't. But there is a warning: do not eat anything in this box. It could be very, very bad for you. And not for children under 3, because of small parts. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, we have Megatron here, robot in his design, and really, I love this. I've been filming with this for the last few days. Not with the accessories that come with. I just barely got a chance to do that a little bit today. But I love this figure. Originally, when I first saw these, I didn't really think I liked them. But these guys, they're action figures of the robot characters in Transformers series, and I love that. I love that. And so let's look at the details here. So starting at the feet, he is, the classic G1 Megs basically is what this is. It's the classic G1 Megs. And there's the Decepticon symbol, which is molded in and then painted over. As you can see, it's kind of raised up a little bit. There's big old blaster on the side of it, mounted on the side of his arms. And his head with the bucket on there. You got little eyebrows in there. You got his red eyes, and the face, if you can kind of tell, the face there is, classic Megs look. Back, you have his feet, his legs, the back. You got this little pipe, which mine is straight, thank goodness. Their side, everything's straightened because of the way it took him out. The back of his Buckethead's bucket, as Bulkhead would say in Transformers Prime. But yeah. So now let's talk about articulation, and then we'll talk about the accessories. So articulation wise, he has a joint at his head that allows him to look a full 360, so he can look there, you can make him look behind him and freak people out. No, you can make him look left, and he's got a little bit of wiggly waggly there, like that. And then on his arms, you get an up, a down, a 360, and then on his arm here, you have a full bend. You have, I'd say a little more than 90 degrees. Same on the other arm, so I won't do that. He does have a ratcheting ab crunch, 2 clicks right there. He's got waist rotation that has like a very, very soft ratchet, because I can feel it, because it almost you could turn his waist all the way around, but that's, I gotta adjust my camera on that again. There we go. Perfect. Legs can go forward that far, back that far. You do have bicep rotation. You have a double jointed knee. There's the first joint of the knee, of the double jointed knee. Then the stiff part. There's the second part of the double jointed knee. So that's the, that shows the double jointedness in the knee. Mine does not have in what some G1 R.E.D robot enhanced design figures have, where you can bring his foot down, but his toe can go down, it can go up. It does have tiltage here, and that's basically it. Oh, and the hands do go 360, and when you pop out his hand, which is how you interchange his hands, there we go. It does it works a lot better with the one of his accessories, but you can see there's a hinge there that's supposed to move. It kind of doesn't move very well. The only one that moves easily is one of his accessories, which, speaking of accessories, I will show them to you now. And in which case I have to pop off his hand again, like this. There we go. So put that to the side, and we'll first show this hand here. If I can hold it, there we go. This hand here, that is another fist, like the one that's over there, that's over on his left arm. This is a fist for his right arm. Basically, all the hands are for his right arm. So you pop that in, and then, if you want to, he can punch people. He can blast somebody and then punch somebody if he wanted to. Or he could just be angry, like, oh, Prime beat me again, or something, But take his hand out. Then I'll show you the next one, which is a hand relaxed type thing, which you could probably also use this if you wanted to, even though the bottom 3 fingers are more relaxed than anything. But you could probably put it around a human figure's neck, and like have them holding them by the neck, holding them in the air or something, or and you can do that with the wrist it came with in the packaging. But that, as everything else, pops in like that, and then he can have, which doesn't really make sense to me, so I probably won't be using that when I'm not using him when he's being displayed, when I'm displaying him or something. But you can just have one hand, left hand closed into a fist, and right hand relaxed, which I can't ever think of a time that Megatron would be like that. Anyways, but then we'll go to the pointing finger to point and tell people where to go, because you got to be able to point. So you can just have them. You can just have them be like,
Decepticons, go over there.
Yeah, and do something like that, There we go. I popped it out. Now for one of my favorite hand accessories, the hand holding the Energon, because Megs, if you've seen Transformers before, I don't think there's ever a Transformers series that doesn't have Megatron collecting Energon for his Decepticons and for himself. So we got a nice Energon cube that you can actually place down just right and make it look like, the hand isn't molded on there, but you can put that on here. And Megs could be holding it and be feeling like he has all the power in the world because he has a nice big Energon cube. I'll be doing a skit with Megatron whenever I get G1 Optimus from this series toy line, and Transformers Prime RC. I'll be doing a skit with one of the human figures, a couple of the human figures that I have, which are the only 2 human figures that I have. And finally, we have the Energon Mace here. And in G1, and also in Transformers Cyberverse, he has an Energon Mace. But it's in G1 that he has the purple Energon Mace. So that pops in right here. You know, and then he can just go bam, beat people, or do, and it's a rubbery, it's made of rubber, so you can't really that's the only pose you're getting with it, but you can have them in some certain way that you want, and like Meg's, you know. But that's it for the hand and chain, the hand accessories. All the accessories that he came with was what I just showed. So now for comparison, we'll start off with G1 figures. Here he is with my mini Prowl. I should probably center that. There we go. There we go. My miniature Prowl. Here he is with my Ravage. See how they look together. Here he is with Chromia from the Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron Siege toy line. Here he is with Mirage in his Decepticon look from Transformers War for Cybertron Siege. And now for the human comparison. Here he is with Iron Man as he falls over. Stand. There we go. Iron Man. And here he is with my own Grady figure. Stand, please. Thank you. And then we'll do both. You have Iron Man. Jeez, you guys really don't want to stand next to Megs, do you? I mean, Megatron is the most feared robot in the world. Anyways, but there you go. That's it for the comparisons. So that'll be it for the review, and I will say that I will suggest this to people, these figures to people, because it's really cool. If you're not really a big fan of Transformers, but you're really into collecting or just getting action figures, and you're just the slightest bit of a Transformers fan, this would be good for you, because it doesn't transform, it's just the robot mode. And it's just, I love this. I can't say enough. Like, there isn't really much, wrong with mine. There's nothing bad about this figure. I love it. And it's just amazing how they pull this off. I love this figure, and I can't say it enough to, you should, if you ever see a Transformers Robot Enhanced Design figure, you should get it. Because they do a great job with these, and you could do so many things with it. And, oh, I forgot to show you guys. Hold on, let me show you something that he can do. These flaps can move for who knows what reason, but they, get out of the way more than they have to, but his leg can go out just that far, outwards like that. So I don't know why they have these flaps move so high out of the way when it doesn't need to, but anyways, but yeah, basically Megs is one of the this is one of my favorite Transformers figures I've ever had. I will say that's all I'm gonna say. You know, if you can display him however you want, but this is the one of my favorite Transformers toys until I get the Robot Enhanced Design RC. Then that would be my top favorite. He would be my second. Maybe my third when I have Optimus, but all depends. We'll see. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching, and remember, just because you don't stop playing because you're growing older. You're growing older because you decide to stop playing. So keep playing, have fun, and always remember, do the right thing, and because that's what a true because that's an autocon. Because you're part of team. Oh my god, I'm doing so bad. Anyways, thank you for watching. Talk to you next one, guys. Peace.